Oh, good.
Hi there. Hi.
Hi.
So good to have you guys. I just talked to Piyush and also talked to Hannah and then also Darwin. How are you? Where do you live? I'm in San Francisco area.
Oh,
Are
yeah, I live
you?
in Arizona.
Oh, in Arizona. Oh,
Yeah.
Phoenix or
Yes,
where?
Gilbert.
Oh, in Gilbert. I know Gilbert. Actually, I'm planning to buy a senior assisted living residential in Gilbert. It's a
Mm,
more expensive area. I bought one in Scottsdale and
mm,
bought one in, yeah, north of Scottsdale in Phoenix also. I'll be showing live examples today in my presentation. So I've got 3 months or so, 4 months. I've got two going right there in Phoenix. Las
mm.
Vegas, I know Hannah is there. That's also top of the list. My partner over there, we are thinking about. Hello, Satya. Satya is there. Hi, Safia, right? Is that Safia? Hi, Safia. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing very well. Happy to be here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. It's such a pleasure. I'm very, very excited for everybody taking time today. And I hope I can deliver all the great things for you so that you could really make it meaningful for your time. Where do you live, Safia?
I
Where do
live in
you,
Las Vegas.
where?
Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas. Hold on. We got Hannah also from Las Vegas. You're also from Las Vegas. And Bo, my very good friend for 9, 10 years. We do a show together, Vinney and Bo show on Fridays, 9 a.m. We broadcast it. And he lives in Las Vegas too, in Henderson. Henderson.
Ah,
So, all right, let me see. Nice to meet you. Allowed to talk. Let's see here. Promote to panelists. No, no, no. I can't promote to panelists. Allowed to talk. Oh, wow. Promote to panelists, it says. Okay, you know what? We should get started. Well, it's about 5 more minutes, but allowed to talk, not available because she is using an older version of Zoom. Okay, that's okay. No worries. Hi, nice to meet you. I think it's Natoya. I think I may have spelt it wrong. I mean, yeah, pronounced it wrong. Natoya. But so nice to meet you all. And I love to start sharing my screen. My team has worked very hard to kind of put this whole thing together right here from Bay Area, from San Francisco area, where I am from. And there it is. There we go. Uh-oh, this is the second slide. This is the first slide right there. So, I'll be bringing all of you in from this side. Let's see. I hope I'm able to, everybody's able to join in. I know we have 157 people registered, but let's see how many come because it's a weekday. A lot of people like to get the presentation. We are recording it so that we'll be able to provide that, to everybody, to you all also, so that you could go back and look at it and rehearse, and so forth. So let's see how many people are able to join. And we'll start right at, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So that is the time. And oh, there we go. Hi there. Hi, Rick. Rick just joined. Rick, nice to meet you. I don't know if you're able to talk. There we go. I'm just kind of conversing with everybody joining ahead of time. I appreciate that. Rick, if you have any question, love to ask you, or where do you live, by the way? Let's see. Oh, ask to unmute. Okay, okay. Maybe he's muted it out. He might be at work, but no problem. And I think all of you are seeing this presentation, right? All of you are able to see my screen, I hope. Let's see. Let us see here. All right. And we'll get started right at 10 o'clock. Um, we are recording it. If I may give a little bit insight into, since I'm just kind of doing it over here, maybe show a little bit about, well, it's 10 o'clock when I usually do, but we'll be presenting all these three books to you. Everybody who stays until the end, you'll be able to get a QR code that you could go on the online QR code, and then you could download these three books I've written: The Apartment Syndication Made Easy, Senior Living Investing Made Easy, which you are into this webinar right now, and then Positivity Brings Profitability. So that's my third book, and I'm writing in the fourth one on the residential assisted living, which is what I'm practicing and doing. And I've been doing senior living for about 6 years now, and I'll share all that with you all. 9:58. So we should get started very soon here. Please give me a couple of more minutes. More people are joining. Hi, Greg. Nice to meet you. Alex, nice to meet you. Hannah, definitely I met her. Maribel, nice to meet you. Tamara, nice to meet you. All right. Lots of people are joining again. Thank you so much for taking time. I do these webinars every month, by the way. So please look for new webinars also coming up in January, February, March. I love to do that. And then we also have opportunities where people can partner with my company, with myself and all, or I teach also. I have an academy, online academy, where I teach also all these nicks and knacks, and give my all the templates and everything to those people who want to learn faster, things like that. So, well, I think we're going to get started 9:59. So let's just go back to our first presentation right there. And welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Again, I'm very tickled that so many people are joining, and there'll be more joining. I think 157 people registered. And because it's a weekday, definitely, sometime it's hard to take time, but more and more people will be joining as we. So glad you are all here. And this is Vinney Chopra. I'll start my team has put together a really cool slide deck for you. All righty, Vinny, where are you? Okay, right there. Okay. Glad to have you join today. Hope you're excited. It's the benefits of investing in senior living, real estate, presented by Vinny Smile Chopra. I smile a lot, by the way. So it's good to smile, life is easy that way. Welcome again to my mentoring webinar. And a disclaimer by me and my team is that, we are not attorneys, we are not CPAs, we are not giving selling any securities or anything. It's a entertainment and educational purposes only webinar, that no legal advice is given, no accounting or investment advice is given. Please, and I do webinars on senior living, syndications, passive and active investing, tax advantages, multifamily, commercial assets, hotel. So I've been in this field 40 years. By the way, I'm 72. 72, but I behave like 27. Please remove all distractions, no cell phones, maybe mute them if you will. We'll be together for 1.5 hours, and information presented is believed to be accurate and all that. So let's move forward. Who is Vinney Chopra? Just a brief introduction of me. I came to this country with $7 in my pocket, mechanical engineer from India, arrived in USA, did my MBA at George Washington University, became motivational speaker and a fundraiser for a long, long time, sold Bible books and encyclopedias door to door. 80 hours a week I worked actually in all these three different towns. And then real estate broker I became 2004, started Ideal Investments in 2007. That's almost 18 years back. And then I started in 2010 Monil Investment Group, which is our company, which is Monica and Neil, our kids. And we have gone from $7 to almost $1.3 billion in our portfolio, started 5 companies and so on. Again, I'm a husband for 44 years, 2 children, Neil and Monica. Neil went to Cal Berkeley and Monica went to UCLA. So that's our company, Monil. author of 3 books, shows, and podcasts. Each week, I produce and publish on the social media 40 funds and syndications I've done myself personally as general partner, being on the loans and everything for 1.3 billion worth of assets and over 8,500 apartment, and really spend a lot of money in my education. That's why I am here today. And 37-year career in fundraising, 15,000 speeches. Anyway, my team puts all these things together. Anyway, and host of podcasts that I do 2 podcasts every week and so on like that. And my inspiration is my family. I'm really, really in debt to them. We love to travel. We love to give to charities, things like that, and really make it a life easy. I live near San Francisco, right here in Bay Area. And by the way, if you're really into podcasts, nowadays podcast has become such huge thing. I have produced every day or every other day a podcast comes out under my apartment syndication made easy bulletin. I've been also on lots of podcast interviews and all that. Anyway, let's go here. Today's agenda. Today's agenda is senior living industry landscape, why residential assisted living is a great market for you all to get into. Then the investment models, I'll be discussing those. Financial aspects, I'll be discussing. Challenges and risk mitigation, getting started, how all of you or anybody who wants to get started, it's not that hard. And then free gifts I'll be giving at the end of the webinar, my books and so on, and question answers. So that's the beauty of it. Our company logos, Monil Investment Group, if you forget, or Monil Senior Living right there. Let's get into it. All right. Oh, these are the 3 books that I have written, and they're on Amazon. Lots of great comments, by the way. You could get them in Kindle also, audio also, and paperback and all. But I'll be giving you digital copies of these today and audible copies also at the end of the webinar. Please stay on, huh? Please stay on. Again, we are recording it also. You'll be getting the recording in your email also. My team will send it later on today to you. Millennial tsunami. See, I really have been following commercial real estate for the last 30 years. And just in early 2000, it really became very eminent that single family homes, you just renting or this will not really build wealth. So that's why rental is such a big thing in USA is that we are a renters nation. And there are millennials who are liking portability. They want to get away from, their parents' homes, but they want to live in nice apartments. Even the workforce now is living in apartments, into suburbs and things like that, because they don't have to go to offices. Like I'm near to Silicon Valley, and San Francisco. My gosh, I mean, how many vacancies are there in the office space, as you all know? The other tsunami, which I discuss a lot, is immigration tsunami, where people come from outside the other countries, but they need to rent. They need to rent, and that's a big one. Why to invest in apartments? Apartments have been kind of bad last 2, 3 years, but 2025 and 26, it's going to come back again. That's what I've been, doing it for last several 18 years. But I also pivot myself, and that's why I went into senior living. We're going to talk about that. And then silver tsunami. Now, that is the one all of you are here today to learn about. And please do come back next month and the next month also, because I'll be going deeper and deeper into this subject and giving you great tools that you could use and underwrite to see what locations are great. And we'll talk today also, but more and more giving you the things to really get your business to the next level. So silver tsunami is the one where from 2011 to 2030, wow, 10,000 baby boomers are turning 65 every night in this country. Every night, 10,000 baby boomers are turning 65 every day. As you could see, we are right about here, my cursor right there in the middle. We are 2024, 25, right there in the middle. So we are right there about maybe, let's say 57 million, baby boomers. 65, age 65, that's this one population, and it's going to increase to 74 million in just 5 years, 5 years. And then in just another 10 years after that, 82 million. What? It's going to be a seniors nation, actually, almost 100 million in the next 30, 40 years. So, and the other part is this population of 85. They are the population 80, 85, 90 that need assistance in senior housing. That's what we're going to talk about today. All right. So it's the opportunity to be able to really do senior living, housing, investments, and so forth. So population of 85, which is, let's say, about 7.2 million over here, guess where it's 300%, almost 300% is going to increase. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the US senior living market is projected to grow from $92.6 billion in the revenues and all in 2023 to 118, which is like 5% growth. And by this, the industry is expected to need so many new units by this. So a lot more demand is there for units, and that's what we are here today to talk about. Industry growth and demand. The US senior market is projected to grow from 92 billion to this. Is this my team should have taken that out. It's the duplicate one. Senior housing occupancy increase. That is the other thing I want to talk about. There is lots of bad things are happening in Texas, in different states, with occupancy in multifamily. People have to give 4-month rent free, 6-month rent free. In Austin, Texas, and in Dallas and Houston, concessions are there. But in senior housing, 86%. Wow. Just latest report, occupancy. So it's a great market because it will be occupied. If we get into it, this is something that can really make a big difference in cash flow and everything, right? Costs and financials. Now, that's what I want to talk about. The national median cost of assisted living in 2024 was $5,000 per month. Now, remember, I'm going to take you through multifamily assisted living to residential assisted living because I've done both, and I'll share with you what I mean by that. So these are the care communities for profit organizations. 37% assisted living community reported operating at financial loss in this. So we have to really mitigate the loss. If you don't get the right locations, you can be in trouble. So that's why I try to give lots of great points in my webinars where to invest. Like I'm investing in Phoenix and Scottsdale. I mean, people are investing in Salt Lake City. How about Las Vegas is up there? I mean, there are so many great communities where there is a demand. There are approximately 30,600 residential care communities in the US with nearly 1.2 million licensed beds. We'll come back to this one. I want to take a moment and kind of share you all this video, which is what I've been building. Actually, this is from scratch. I was standing under the tree where this building I built over there with my partner. Let's just take a look at it. And this is the one which is actually commercial
in the area.
assisted living
At Hampton
that
Manor,
I've been
Hunter
building.
our
It took me
residents get the
2
daily support
years
they need while
to build
remaining
this
as
one.
independent as possible. We extend our highest level of
It's
service
beautiful.
of value and quality. Everything you were looking for in an assisted living community.
It's very nice. Oh, it's the highest volume. Then we furnish it,
All
everything.
award-winning meals are created and served restaurant style at our facility.
A little bit blurry. I don't
Our
know why.
stylish beauty salon will have you looking glamorous in no
Anyway,
time
we have
and in the
beauty
know.
salons. We have other things. Now, of course, I built it for 12 million or something.
Our
Sold it
luxurious
for
spot allows you a
16
tranquil
million
place to
nine.
unwind in the
So it was
stress.
good profit. But it took me so long with the permits and all and everything.
Our beautiful
I'm not
elegant
happy
private
with the
dining room.
quality of it, by the way. I don't know why. maybe I can make it smaller,
With 3
maybe.
gorgeous garden courtyards,
Anyway,
residents can
but
enjoy
you
gaming
get my
and putt
point,
golf.
right? You get the idea. So I'll try to see why this is not as attractive. By the way, so let's just go back to our webinar. We'll just go, oh, not here. Sorry about that. Come on, Vinny. Let's go back to PowerPoint. PowerPoint. There we go. Okay, so we'll just go back here just to give you an idea. I think my team put some slides over here, how this looks. Where are they? Oh my gosh. Come on, Vinny. Okay, there we are. So this is where, we were building them just like this, just so that you could see very beautiful private dining amenities. And we had the bus. We still own this. I mean, we sold it, but other people are operating this right now in Cape Coral and over there in Florida. This is all real pictures. That was kind of blurry. I just wanted to show you beautiful, beautiful. But let me share why I'm moving from this. Again, this is a great business. A lot of you might like to do this. You have a land in a good location near to hospital or something, and then you get the permits, you do the capture rate studies so that you know that there is a demand for senior housing, assisted senior living, and so on. Then you may like to dig into this, right? Okay, but let's just go back here. And I put movie theaters, libraries, sunroom, hair salon, game room, everything. So very, very beautiful, and 3, 4 courtyards and all things like that. But let's go over here to back to our presentation over here, um, where we are in the spectrum of things. So I wanted to say, where do you want to be? Aha, this is a good slide, by the way. This where show you what kind of senior housing spectrum is there. Let's go to the left side. Choice driven, right there on the left side, it's age restricted apartments, no regulations from state or county or anything. Then if you go to the right side, there is acuity right there, increase acuity, and then need driven over here on the right side. So let's go from the left, age restricted apartments, no regulation, independent living. Now there are no services required. It's private pay. People stay, 5 years average stay. This is what national average is. Independent living, 55 plus, 65 plus, gated communities, little bit housekeeping is needed, transportation, that's recreational, private pay right there. Then there is increased acuity in assisted living, and then memory care. So that's where I have been spending my last 6 years in this market, right there in the middle. Medications, bathing service assistance, care services, private pay, average stay about 22 to 30 months in that rental unit, closely monitored. That's for the memory care, dementia. I mean, there is so many studies out there. 1 out of 3 people will get dementia. That's so sickening, and people are all different things, closely monitoring special activities, private pay, everything like that. Now this is state licensing. So we have to adhere to those laws and everything in this one. The third or the last one is need driven skilled nursing. That's federal licensing, hospitals, medical services, rehab centers, very big, over there. I'm not into that at all. And I wouldn't suggest that you get into that one. No, no, no. Please don't. Please don't. This is, again, if you have lots of knowledge and everything, because medical beds, doctors, equipment, nurses, in these ones, no nurses are needed, no doctors, no medical beds or anything. So that's where I would like to make a big impact, we should look into. So facts about housing, again, there are so many things I want to share with you. So 58% of the current communities are more than 17 years old. Ooh. So let me kind of share with you. See, in the housing for senior living, it's kind of antiquated in the sense that about 84% of the residential assisted living housings are old, and the owners are also maybe older and so forth, and some of them are tired, retiring. So it's a great opportunity for all of us, wherever you want to buy a residential assisted living, which I'm going to go into that now. So I've gone a whole spectrum just to kind of let you know, coming from these multifamily, just like I showed you in Punta Gorda, Cape Coral, Williamsburg, all these places, taking 2 years, 3 years. I said to myself, you know what? Is there a better way? Is there a better way that I could take a residence and convert that into assisted living, memory care? That's what we want to talk about. And I want to spend more and more time with you to kind of take you the financial freedom. Building the roadmap is, it's a non-working class. If a lot of you accredited investors or investors, you have been investing in apartment buildings, it will come back, but lots of red, color is there right now. I sold a lot of my apartment buildings at peak and gave my money back to the investors and all. I'm very fortunate. But some people are really, really in trouble. Foreclosures and, insurance rates are higher. Cash flow is not there. That's why I pivoted about 4 or 5 years back into senior living. That's why I'm teaching every month now in the webinars. So non-working class, that's one thing I love. I don't have to chase jobs, jobs, jobs. It's a need-driven, zero concessions, zero delinquency, zero deferred maintenance, because these homes, which the one you just saw, brand new, there's not going to be maintenance issues. And the residential homes also, which I'll be showing you right now. We are about 19 minutes into the webinar, so no problem. And I'll answer lots of questions too, by the way. And then very low turnover, high satisfaction in making a difference in the lives of our seniors. See, that's what I love in this senior living housing. You're doing good for the community and making profit and building freedom, financial freedom also. One home, one residential home can set you free because it can make you $10,000 per month net income. One residential home, I'll show you. I know the ones I'm buying, they will make me about 15 to 17,000 per month in Arizona. And I'll take you there in a second. So let's go. What's the next slide my team put in? Oh, this is an amazing slide. Some of you might be skeptical. You say, Vinney, oh my gosh, economy with new administration coming, what's going to happen to all these real estate? Is it going to go downhill? Well, we are fixing to have trillions of dollars going into foreclosures next year, by the way, in office buildings and some multifamily and some other places also. But in senior housing, we are not finding that's going to be true, because look at senior housing market trends right here. This is 2006, 7, remember 8, 9, and 10? How bad it was, the recession, the last recession. We almost forgot about it. Almost, 2008, that's like 2014 now. So that's, gosh, 16 years back. But look at what happened to apartments. Multifamily went down about 15, 16%. Office went down, way down. And then we have, what was the other one? Oh, the hotels went down. Remember, I mean, nobody wanted to travel in COVID and everything. I mean, no, COVID came later on, sorry. But in the recession, all those helps hurt. But then senior housing, please look at this green, green, and green, and green, and green, and green. Look over here. It didn't go down. See, economy doesn't have much effect. Economic downturns don't have much effect on senior living. That's what I wanted to prove to you there in this. And then demographical shifts are happening and all that stuff. Occupancy increases in the 11th consecutive quarter. Senior housing fundamentals. There's so much information out there. I try to bring the best of the best to you all. And please join me in January also. I'll be doing every month these webinars to teach you. I also have Academy. If anybody's interested in learning more, you are welcome to come today at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. It's a vinnyzoom.com. I teach in that class also. And lots of my inner circle mastermind students are there and so on. But look at this one, 30,500 assisted living communities in USA, assisted living residents, almost 900,000. Then median, that's monthly cost, 5,000, which I showed you, 47, and then 42 assisted living. And this diagnosed 42% are with the Alzheimer. So that's becoming big. Memory care, Alzheimer. This is another one, stabilized occupancy distribution, senior living. There are lots and lots of great, charts are there on the internet proving the point which I'm trying to explain here, So senior living is where we are. So let me kind of share with you, look at senior housing market trends. We are about right there, 2025, right here. And look at the shortage, supply shortage is going to be huge. If we go on the same trajectory, what we've been doing, we're going to be shortage of lots of this. That's why it's a great opportunity to get into it sooner than later. But let's stop here for a little bit. And you can text me, by the way, too. You could scan, you could take out your phone right now. And then a lot of time after my webinar, people want to talk to me personally and they want to just say from the webinar, just scan right there, the QR code right now, and just say, hello, Vinny, and then say your name, and then we can talk about after the webinar. And I would love to open up also. We have almost 43 people at the peak. So please raise your hand if you would like to talk to me or have some questions or things like that. There we go. Matthew, I'll bring you in right now. Please go ahead, Matthew. Yeah.
Yes, hi there, Vinney. This is great. Can you hear me?
Yes, I sure
Okay.
can. Thank you for
So I've got-
joining this morning. Thank you.
Yeah, you betcha. We actually own 2 adult care homes in
Oh,
Oregon,
yes.
and so we're familiar with the industry. In Oregon, you're limited to 5 residents per home. These are just
Over there. Okay.
houses, right? But we own some land. We own about 4 acres
Okay.
here in the metro area that is inside the urban growth boundary, and it's going to be annexed here shortly into the city of Tigard, and then we'll know what we can do with it. But we're fairly confident that senior living zoning will be
allowed. Will be able to allow. Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
So and there's no senior living there's no assisted living or senior living community anywhere near our area, and in the surrounding area, it's just exploding with development.
This is jackpot. Oh my gosh.
Taylor Morrison is the big developer in the area, right? Just right across the street. And anyhow, that's my interest here, and I'd love to learn more about how
thank you.
How we can, we already get letters from home builders, right?
Yes.
Asking us, which of course, that's not going to be our exit strategy, because what they're willing to pay is a whole lot less than what they,
Yes. Yes.
So
I've been building them. If you will text me, maybe we can chat later, and I can share with you my ins and outs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic. Thank you for having great question. Tamara, I'll have you to speak. Hi, Tamara. Yeah.
Hi, Vinny. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the teachings that you provide, and I would like to be at the academy at 4 o'clock. Is that Eastern Standard Time today?
It's 4 o'clock Pacific. I live near San Francisco, so Eastern will be 7 p.m. And
okay, 7 p.m.
By the way, I'll put my in the chat. Could you all see the chat? It's called Vinney's Zoom. www.vinneys Zoom. My team just likes to make it easy for everybody to join us. So there it is. please write it down or copy it and join at 4 o'clock today. I'll be teaching 1.5 hours, which I do every Wednesday, by the way. I've been doing it for 7 years, 7 years. I just love to impart knowledge, and give my tools and all the templates and everything, So please join at 4 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Pacific. I'll just write it here also, 4 p.m. Pacific. If you miss today, come next week is Christmas, is that right? So maybe we won't do it then, but the week after, again, every week I do it, So 4 p.m. PST. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that.
Yeah, so I have one more question
Please.
about
Uh-huh.
alternative healing. Do you facilitate like in your facilities like
We do
like
because
instead of pharmaceuticals, like nutraceuticals or plant-based or herbal-based or
I'm so glad you're saying
sound music or functional music or sound baths, anything like that?
That's the beauty of it. See, I will be sharing with you because it's harder to do in a very big centers. I found my payroll was through the roof. It was like almost, I was collecting how much? 88 units times 4,000 average. So I was collecting 320,000 a month, right? 320,000. But my payroll was $1 million. Oh,
Oh
no.
wow.
No, 100,000, 100,000. So almost 35% was payroll. So we do bring lots of great opportunities of other consultants who come and teach and give their programs to our seniors, And I would love to, maybe we can chat later on too. Please text me. Just scan the text right there if you would. Oh, by the way, my cell number. Maybe I could put that too. If you cannot scan, my cell number is 925-766-3518. There we go. So just text me and say, hello, Vinney, from webinar, say your name, and then we can chat, I mean, I've got so much time. I do have my teams working on all directions, but as a CEO of many, many companies, I'm able to, talk to you.
The chat is disabled on my side.
Oh, it is. Oh my gosh. So nobody can see it, chat? Oh, I told my team to, okay, please write it down if you can. 925-766-3518. 925-766-3518. And you could see me anywhere, by the way. You could see me on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. I have a very big channel with lots of videos on senior living and everything, and Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So I'm on all these 6 platforms, anyway. But let me give some more people some more to talk. Let's see. We got iPhone number 2. Please go ahead. Yes.
Yes, sorry for the name. My name is Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
Great, thank you. I want to congratulate you for your projects. It's a really great idea because in Canada we don't really have that. But so where I'm from, I'm from Quebec. In Quebec, we don't see that.
Quebec, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it can be started anywhere in the whole world, actually, because seniors are, we are all turning. I'm 72, by the way. I don't know if I told you all in the
no,
starting, I
okay.
said 72, 72. I behave
Yeah,
like 27, opposite
exactly.
number. But no, Quebec is beautiful. Montreal is beautiful. And Toronto, we were just there last 6 months over there. No, I mean, we visited there 4 days. But, it can be started anywhere in the world, which I teach and all that. Anybody else has a question? Please go ahead.
But
Thank
my
you for your
question,
please go.
yes, that's my question is, do you give the financial support or
No.
no?
I do not. I do
Okay.
not give financial support. I have raised over $200 million
Uh-huh.
from my family, friends, and accredited investors. If
Yeah.
you see my story, you know, I came from India with $7 in my
Mhm.
pocket, and then we got into about 1.3 billion in the assets. And now we are at about 250 million. We've sold lots of assets, you know, but I don't give financial support, but I teach you how to raise money. See, that's the beauty of it. This is my book on Amazon, which I'll be giving everybody a free copy, by the way. $7 to 1 billion AUM, you know. So it's all with syndication is what I do. How to, you know, raise money. And
Okay.
you don't need to have money at all to start in any kind of business if you know how to do it. So come back like 4 o'clock today. We'll be talking about that, you know, in the
Yeah.
vinnyzoom.com. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anybody else has, otherwise I'll go into the next point, presentation point, which is right here. I will be showing you right now. Oh, come on, Vinny, go out of here. Okay, it doesn't want to go. Okay, 1 second. Come on, click on it. Okay, right there. Okay, and there, that's what I wanted to get out. And let's come back to my, okay, right there. Come on, Vinny, right there. And we're going to go to this one. Okay, let me kind of take you all from the big multifamily, like you saw in Punta Gorda, a very huge building. It cost us 12 million to make and things like that. Now I want to come to the low hanging fruit, I call it. Okay, this is our own premier residential assisted living in Phoenix and Scottsdale. So I want to give you live example of what I'm able to do sitting in San Francisco. I did not even go there to look at these homes, but I bought them. What? You say, Vinny, what are you talking about? Well, I went to Phoenix. I've been there. I used to own 3 homes. We sold them. But now in the last 3-4 months, we bought these, and this is all done. Everything you see here is done in just last 2 to 3 months. What? Only 3 months we have been able to do, find our new business, Desert Bloom Homes, about us, locations, amenities, contact us. The whole website is brand new, only 2-3 months old. That's it. And then when you people come into the website, they are able to see all these, you know, things moving and all. And then over here, offering compassionate, nurturing, personalized care. And then this also starts, you know, as people come on the website. We are committed to our mission. As you can see, our mission is to provide compassionate, individualized care in a supportive and nurturing environment, fostering independence and enhancing the quality of life for our residents. We are dedicated to creating a warm and welcoming community where each person feels valued, respected, and at home, with the assurance of safety and well-being through our skilled and attentive staff. So these 2 homes we just bought, my daughter, my wife, and I, we bought it. One is this one, Gene Drive, right there. And the other one is Desert Cove. These are single family homes, by the way. Single family, 1 story. I don't like 2 story because seniors, it's very hard for them to go unless there is an elevator to go upstairs. So please invest into single family only and right locations. We'll talk about that too. So Gene Drive, this is the address, by the way. If you're near Gilbert, somebody's joining me right there. Please come there and take a tour, you know. And then this one, Desert Cove, we just bought it and I didn't even see the homes, by the way. I bought them by looking at the videos and looking at the pictures and everything. So at Desert Bloom Home, we understand leaving your home can be hard decision and all this. And now I'm going to take you to this one. This is our Gene Drive. We bought it. We got the trimming done. You know, these didn't look that pretty. We did all this landscaping in the backyard and all the front and paid about $920 $100,000 only. It's worth about 1.3 million. We saw in Zillow's, but the people wanted to sell it. They wanted to get out of it. It came with a license also, by the way. Wow. So in your community, wherever you're looking into buying, look for some assisted living, residential assisted living home with a license on sale by owner or by realtor or by broker. So the key thing is there are few brokers in every city, every place who deal with these kind of assisted living homes. Aha, RAL. It's called residential assisted living. And let me show you how beautiful it is. See, there are car garage, everything. Inside, look how pretty it is. Inside, now it was empty, totally empty. We were able to buy things from Amazon, from the warehouse nearby, all these things. And look how pretty it is now. Look at that. Who would not like to come and into this community? So we are showing to our seniors there. Install and relaunch. No, we don't want. No. Okay, there we go. Can you all see this? How pretty it is? So we want you to also look and have imagination to convert a home to residential assisted home. It could be worth, you could buy for 300,000 or 200 in your community or 400 or 500. Scottsdale is very expensive, as you know, because in Phoenix, a lot of people like to retire. The environment, the temperature is good, everything. But these communities are all over USA, where seniors will be retiring. Look at that. So it was already retrofitted. The bathrooms were already designed for senior living and everything when I bought it. So this purchase of my 940,000 or whatever will be worth 3 million in about year and a half. When I bring the seniors in there, I think we have 2 now. So it will be 10 seniors. In Arizona, every residential home can take 10 seniors. In California, it's 6 seniors. I think in Portland, it's 5 seniors. In Texas, it's 16 seniors in one residential home. In Michigan, Minnesota, I have students all over. Florida, it's different, all that stuff. So please check your local jurisdiction, how many, and look at this. I mean, we bought all these things, guys, so cheaply. We furnish everything. The paintings came from Home Goods, I think. Our community director is 18 and a half years in experience in managing these. So I'm not managing. See, that's the beauty of it. You don't want to manage them. Otherwise, you have to get a license to manage this facility. You hire somebody who will work with you part-time as a consultant, get you going, and then they can come part-time and then full-time, and then they will become the community manager like we have in Phoenix now. Our community manager will be overseeing 2. She used to oversee 4. So we have only 2 right now. We'll add 2 more to it. Look at these beautiful, these shower curtains from Amazon, guys. Amazon. I mean, all these things, we buy so much stuff. And these beddings from Macy's, we bought these for $33. $33. They were $100 worth. We bought for 33. So you can really do very well. And let me kind of take you to now, that's the backyard, side yard and the backyard and everything of this community, just to give you an idea. Let's go back over here to back. And then the second one, just to give you a full spectrum of it. So these are in just 3 months, we are able to buy and furnish. We just paid $6,000 for front and back landscaping, sprinkler system and everything. So there is a cost involved to purchase the house, to retrofit it, and then you start the occupancy. So if you join me, in my webinars later on or like that, where I go into more detail, how to really buy at right place, how to be able to get it financed rightly, and then how to move it up. If you need more help, then I do that seminar separately, like in the evenings, I mean, in the afternoons, 4 p.m. and all. But let's go over here. Okay, what's inside? This is 10 bedroom and 9.5 bathroom house. 10 bedrooms and 9.5. So almost every senior will have their own private bathroom. This was a single family home, 33 or 3,600 square feet or something, which was the seller took year and a half to do the dust work, to do the breaking of the walls and putting bathrooms and rooms and everything. I just bought it just 3 months back, 4 months back, just as it is with sprinkler systems. And I talked to the local licensing authority that would we get the license, to operate assisted living? So that's a good thing. Please listen to me. You don't want to buy a home until you find out what's around that location, how many people own residential assisted living close to you. There are certain laws, like in Phoenix, I think, or Arizona, there is like half a mile apart. The houses have to be, otherwise, unless they've been grandfathered before, 20, 30 years back. So there are some restrictions. You need to really look at the local restrictions as to where the good locations can be. It has to be near to the hospital, has to be so far away from another residential assisted living. And if you are a good in construction or flipping homes or like that, this is perfect to get a very decapitated house look, and all that, and then add rooms and then you make money in the value add, plus you make money in operating the business and so on. Anyway, but this one was 10 bedroom, 9.5. They send me the videos. I didn't even see the house before I bought it, by the way. I mentioned to you. So I do those things, but everything is same. When they give me videos, half an hour back, and my team is there, they're able to walk there and all that. I don't need to get there, and look at that, how beautiful. We bought all these furniture brand new, everything, and Christmas is there now, and all these things. So this has got 10 bedrooms, 9.5 bathroom. Wow, very inviting, isn't it? And we got the license approved and all the things that the inspector, I think, spent almost 2.5 hours in this house checking every single thing, every single thing. So that's the beauty of it. Once you do it right, then everybody will be flocking. And we had open house and lots of placing agents came. Placement agencies are there in every community, by the way. They have relationship with doctors, with rehab centers, with hospitals, and also the community where older people are. So they are able to see what homes are available for vacant, and then they bring it to you. You have to pay them leasing fee, something like that. So those are the ways to lease them up. But once the senior comes into your community, then they stay almost 3 years, 3 to 5 years, usually they stay. So it's not like apartments where people can leave if their job is gone, they leave. No, no, no. The seniors, we do private pay mostly in our communities, with the Desert Bloom community right there. So look at that. I mean, each and every room and bathroom is so well appointed, brand new. Then also in the backyard, very nice backyard for them to have barbecue enjoyment and things like that. So you want to get a home with a nice backyard, also good location, backyard, and getting the license easily, all those things, right? So that's how we did it. And I think that's the last one. Okay, I'll come back here and we'll, kind of go over some more questions from our audience. And then I would love to answer. Again, we did this thing, guys. I'm just telling you, in last 3-4 months, from scratch, and remotely. We did it remotely, everything. I mean, we interviewed our community manager remotely, saw her resume, we did Zoom. We work on Zoom. I've been doing this Zoom for the last 18 years. I mean, well, 35 years. But Zoom, is really, it used to be WebEx and this and that and Skype before, but now Zoom, we love it. So let me open up again, and we're going to ask Have you all raise your hand if you'd like to ask some questions in this residential assisted living? What's the potential? I mentioned in this webinar early on, $10,000 profit per month. Per month. What? You buy the house for 500, 600, you fill this up with 10 seniors, and that's 50,000 revenue per month. Out of that, about 80% is going to go to pay for for all the insurance and food and payroll and the caregiving. It's 24-hour caregiving, right? All those things, right? But the big thing is you will be netting almost 10,000 to at the peak as we keep these homes longer. It can bring 17,500 per month. You multiply by 12. That is very good return on money, ROI, return on investment, we call it, right? So please raise your hand if you'd like to ask some question. I'll come back and give you the podium so that you could ask. We have lots and lots of people here. Thank you so much for joining, all the way from Zed to Tuhin, to Sunny, to Steve, to Sandy, to Sandra, to Riha, to Rama, to Olympia, to Ola, to Neha, sorry, Natia and Maribel and Madison and Lynn and Cash and Jay and iPhone. I've got iPhone 76, Hannah, Franklin, Daniel, Bill. Oh, brother Bill is there. Bill Safer, right? We are meeting together. Alex, Albert, Abby, Chris, Tamara, Safia, and Rick. And please raise your hand if you'd like to. Again, it's such a pleasure to really get to know you all. And guess what? 167 people registered. It's during the weekday. I'll be doing these webinars every month on senior living, on hotels. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., I'll be talking about hotels. I bought a hotel for $6 million just before COVID. In 2 years, I sold it for $12 million. Took the 5,333,333 1031 money and bought a Wyndham Garden. Wait a minute. Wyndham Garden in the same city, and it's worth, I paid 13 million 9 with my partners, and it's worth 21 million right now. So there are unique ways to really get into hospitality also. And that's what I'll be teaching 10 a.m. tomorrow. If you don't have a ticket, go ahead. 127 people have registered so far, I think. But please go ahead, Eventbrite, go there for hotel seminar 10 a.m. tomorrow. 10 a.m. tomorrow. I thought I'll just kind of put a little plug there. Hello, Chris. Please go ahead with your question.
Is there a way would you recommend senior living for brand new investors who have no experience whatsoever?
Totally.
And
Wonderful.
is there a way to do this small scale where you're keeping, total startup costs under 500K? I know you're operating the millions, but yeah.
Okay. I'm so glad you are asking this question. It's a very good question. I would say in Phoenix and Scottsdale, where I'm building my business there, the house prices are higher. If I go to Surprise, if I go to outside, Phoenix area, it's cheaper. But wherever you are, please look for in certain areas in Mississippi, by the way, in Mississippi and Louisiana, there are so many senior homes and you can buy them for 150,000. What? 150. I mean, I have seen in Utah, in other places, 330,000, 315,000. So, you can be remote wherever you are living, but you could look for areas where the house prices are lower and the demand is there, right? So, sir,
Yeah, I'm
you
looking
can
at
do
the
it.
the North Dallas market.
Oh, North Dallas. Oh, I love Frisco. Actually, my attorney has been there for 18 years, Mr. Milton Colgrove. I've seen him only 4 times in 18 years, but he's been my real estate attorney for that long. I love him. He lives in Colony, the Colony. My another business is housed in his office also, actually. But North, the McKinley, I love it. There is something else. Oh my gosh, I'm flying there in January, actually next month, because my partner, we are looking at some hotels over there in the North Market. Prosper, that was the place I was going to say. Prosper also is really growing a lot. Somebody else had a hand also. I'm sorry.
Just a
Chris,
quick follow-up
yeah,
for
please
that.
go ahead. Uh-huh.
So you're saying that we can purchase these for under 200,000. Are these like
Sir,
facilities?
I'm just saying it depends on the area. See, you could buy them even for 100,000. But the thing is, you'll have to see where these locations might be. But you are in North Dallas, you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll have to find farther away places where, these, I don't think 100,000 you can buy anything in north of Dallas. So you'll have to look at, where you are and then do some more research if there is a need for senior residential assisted living and go from there. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
What resources would you recommend to do this research, and like where do we find these types of listings? And thank you,
Excellent,
sir.
excellent. I'm so glad you're asking me that. Everything is on the net. Everything. Chat GPT is number one. As a matter of fact, I would love to take you all right now, and it's been recorded, right? I'll give you my hacks. Perplexity. I use this service all the time, which is Perplexity, Chat GPT, GAM, all these different apps, right? So I'll say, I am looking for, I'm sorry, I can't spell. No wonder. I'm an engineer, I cannot spell. I am looking for an a residential. I'm just saying it right there. Residential. Come on, Vinny, you can't spell. Residential, okay. Assisted living, home, home, on sale, in, let's just give it, solid area. Let's just say you said north of Dallas. That's a very expensive area. Anybody else might give me some other idea? Let's just say in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm just saying it. Huntsville, Alabama. Okay, right there. Let's see what happens. See, you could do so. AI can really, really give you great answers without going through so much in Googles and all that. Look at this Military Retirement Residence Association. There are local Huntsville senior businesses listed for sale through specific details not provided, blah, blah. Huntsville has multiple residential care facilities, approximately 21 residential homes in this area. See, so you find out all those, and wherever you are, I always say that. See, then it says, what are the top rated assisted livings in Huntsville? I'm just saying it as an example, and then it will give you even more and more information. I use this every day, perplexity.ai, and that gives you so many things. Look at the senior livings rated 4.8 out of 5 star, 48 reviews, Pioneer Senior Living, all that. I'm just giving you that idea, right? You could do the same thing through Chat GPT in your area, sir. You'll be able to find it that way. Huh? Yes, yes. Okay, who has some more questions? I think Chris also had question. Is that right? Ask to unmute. Hi, Chris. You were on the top. Please go ahead. Okay, maybe.
Oh, you've already answered my question, sir.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
did. Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else has a question, guys? Or no? Okay, anybody else? We got about 1 hour or 50. Oh, there we go. Satya, right? Satya, right there. I'll ask. There we go. Satya, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Okay. You were saying when you first started, that we could possibly, partner up with you. I wanted
Okay.
to see if you could elaborate more on that.
I would love to. Let's go here to my PowerPoint presentation. I'm just sharing it. See, I am my own doing my things, right? So I'm able to teach people who want to partner in the sense that right there, all this over here, I think my team has put together. Just text me 925, I think, 76635. I don't raise money for you. I have raised 220 million myself, and I'm buying my own things, but I teach you how to go slowly and look into that. So there's a academy that I have, an online academy to teach people. That's what I wanted to share. I don't know if my team put that seminar here or not, a webinar. So ma'am, no, I don't want anybody to get wrong impression that I'm going to give you money to buy assisted livings in your area. Not at all. Not at all.
Well, I wasn't assuming that you were
Oh,
giving money. I was assuming like you said,
teaching.
like you have investors. If maybe we could invest some money towards something and get a return that way,
I see. You're right.
something
Yeah.
that you're doing.
Time to time, I do have, but in the residential assisted living, we are buying ourselves right now with our own money. So we are not taking any, money from other investors. Of course, I have some other deals, like I just raised 1.3 million in just 5 days for the hotel that I'm opening up over there in the peninsula, no, in the Panhandle in Alabama. It's a boutique hotel. Then I just did, I think, $1 million or $2 million we raised over the weekend for the gas, oil and gas, where people get 100% back and 9% returns. So I could give you those kind of ideas, which is where we are collecting money, but not in residential at this time. We are just buying from our own money, our own money. Please go ahead. Sure. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I was gonna give this. Yeah, go ahead, Safia. Please go ahead. Okay, Safia, go ahead.
Oh, that was all. That was all I
Oh,
wanted to
okay,
know.
okay. I'm sorry. Steve, my brother, Steve is here. Steve, how are ya?
Happy and successful, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing, brother. Oh my
Right
gosh,
on. I don't know if you mentioned it. I had to step out for a second, but did you mention your mastermind that you do? Because there's a wealth of information.
Oh, I appreciate that, Steve. You want to talk a little bit about it? I know you have been in my mastermind. I've been, a lot of people pay me a lot of money, guys. I mean,
Yeah,
my
it's
last check was one couple from Utah paid $75,000 for me to give personal lessons to them to get them to the next level. Another family paid me $40,000 to teach them. But my Joe mastermind that I have, we are on a sale right now. Actually, it's for the whole year, $7,500. But you learn so much and you get everything that I teach, templates and PowerPoints and
yeah,
everything I teach,
yeah.
and you come and meet me every Wednesday for 1.5 hours. That's my other one. Please go ahead, Steve. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
there's a wealth of information, and they're real deals, real people that are really investing. Some of his old students that are made hundreds of millions of dollars, and some of them just starting. When I first started, I basically cheated and went to Google throughout the whole thing and was like, "What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?" Uh, but you get to, and Vinny's there 90% of the time. If he's not, his right hand man, David Mulvaney, is there. Also a real good person to talk to.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
you're the sum total of the 5 people you hang around with the most.
Yeah.
So Vinny's a good person. You read his books and everything like that, but once you start to get some understanding, he'll talk about how to raise. He'll talk about deals, and we'll look at deals and why. And Vinny's really good. Vinny looks for a reason not to buy it, and so which is important because you get. And one of the first things that Vinny told me was, you don't get emotional about the how pretty it looks and everything. Just look at the numbers.
Yeah.
And if you don't buy, you don't buy. But it's better to buy right than to buy wrong, because there's a lot of people in the situation right now where they bought wrong, and
Mhm.
they've had to pay all their investors back and lose money, and Vinny's never had to do that. So he may not buy as much as everybody else, but he knows how to buy right, and that's worth it. Anyway,
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Steve. And thanks for joining, brother. I do
course.
want to say, again, I did show you all. This is something we have done in just 3 months, which I'm trying to explain to everybody. It's not that hard. I mean, the key thing is to find the right location and then try to get into that market. Then these are the 3 books, by the way. And where would you get them? I know it's 11:02 right now. So I wanted to give you this special, to everybody. My website is Vinney Chopra, Vinney, VinneyChopra.com. And then you just slash free book and you get all 3 books. So you just say VinneyChopra.com/free book. That's it. Or you could just say free benefits, I think, because I think in one of my books, the new one, which is on senior living, my publisher put it also, I think, on this page. Every page has that VinneyChopra.com free benefits. So free book or free benefits, all of you will be getting all 3 books, digital copies and audible copies. Please listen to them because you learned so much, so much. I promise you, you learned so much to really what to do, and how to invest right and things like that. Again, this is something I mentioned it to you. Again, why syndication? I don't know if this is the right platform, but the thing is, syndication has been my blood because that's how I raised $220 million. And I was able to then invest that money to buy more multifamilies and senior livings and hotels and all that stuff, So any more questions anybody has? If we are, I may be able to share with you all another PowerPoint. I have several PowerPoints, by the way, but my team, just 1 second. Let me go here to my, nothing is hidden in my company. It's right there. Look at this. And I'm going right there. And I know my team put together lots of, these are all my webinars. I just did the oil and gas yesterday, over the Saturday, by the way. And then this is today, this is tomorrow, hotels. If you'd like to learn about hotels, please, 10 o'clock, Eventbrite. Then I've got senior living investing on January 16th. And then 17th is multifamily million class. And then January 30th is my oil and gas education. And then February 6th is my amazing opportunities, oil and gas. But let's go to this one. This is today. And my team must have put some more PowerPoints. Let's see if we could do those right there. So let's take a look at, there is a teaching PowerPoint. Wow. Residential assisted living profitable opportunity PowerPoint. Let's go over here. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, let's go here. And this might be worth it, everybody, to really look into. And by the way, we are recording it also. There'll be all these things available to you. You can see your email later on. My team will put it and send it out. Residential assisted living home, a profitable investment. Residential assisted living, rapidly growing popularity. Just to kind of see again, what's residential assisted living? Just like I mentioned in the starting of the webinar, it's housing, providing housing for seniors who need help with daily tasks, ADLs. It's called activities of daily living. And if there are 3 impaired, like eating or, bathing or driving or, dressing, all those things, they count as activities daily. There are 27 of them. Care, these homes provide care, including personal care, medication management, and the assistance with activities of daily living. So just to kind of give you an idea, my 2 homes, it's 24-hour care. There are 2, once it's full, 10 seniors in each home. I'll have 2 caregivers, 10-hour shifts during the day and 1 caregiver in the nighttime, so that they are covering all 3 caregivers per home will be able to manage the asset. give the care, and they cook also, they give, and it's all those are their jobs, right? Then community manager will be the one who will be leasing, managing with all the regulations, and they report to the community manager. That's the setup. Now, again, community RALs foster supportive and social, and then key characteristics. Let's talk about that one again so that you all fully understand. Personalized care plans are there, supportive environment, enhanced independence. Why do people like to come to residential assisted living? Because there is more better care. That's all it is. See, in my big centers that I showed in the starting, 88 people. And if somebody needs help, I don't have 88 caregivers. No, I don't. So the ratio of caregiving is 1 to 10 or 1 to 15 in the big centers. But in residential, it could be 1 to 4 or 1 to 3 even sometimes. See, so that's the beauty. That's why people love, seniors are loving residential assisted living lot more than the big centers. There is a big shift coming, and the children who decide, by the way, that's a good one. Who decides their parents or grandparents should be in the assisted living? These are their grandchildren or their children, usually their daughters or daughter-in-laws who are in the 50s or 55 or 60, we call them. They are the ones who are deciding. So a good website, just like I showed you, Desert Bloom website, it's very good presence on online with the pictures and everything like I showed you. It's so important, right? Marketing. Enhanced independence, quality of life is more. Growing demand of RAL homes, it's increasing. It's going to increase even further. Demographical trends are happening with more home demand with the population, aging population. Baby boomers are turning 65, like I said, increased lifespans. That's the other reason too. Lot people are living longer. So that is also, and again, it's like the market is expanding rapidly. Senior citizens projected to reach 1.5 million just by next year. 1.5 million. That's a lot of homes that will, lead. Not all of them will need our assistance senior living, but quite a few people will need that. Market size 100 billion, annual growth 7%, demand 50%, to be increased by 2030, like I showed you before. Oh, this is our home. You just saw it, residential assisted living and traditional nursing homes. See, over here in traditional nursing homes, focus is on medical needs, larger and more institutionalized environment over there. They do have more facilities and all, may offer wider variety of range of services like I showed you. But in the assisted living residential side, focus on maintaining independence and promote of the social interaction, because there are only 8 or 10 seniors. They can be good, playing cards and build, different things, and smaller and more intimate settings. Then, of course, advantages of investing in RALs, growing demand, stable renewal, revenue stream is stable, which is very good. And then higher profit margins in the RAL homes and greater flexibility is there. Then financial benefits, you can have like increased property value. That's the one thing I wanted. I think I mentioned it one time. I bought the one in Scottsdale for 920,000. It's worth 1.3 million. As I get seniors, as there is a LLC that owns the property, another LLC owns the operation, and then the value, because we are both this and this, but you want insurance separately. The operational insurance is a lot more for slip and fall and all that, and any lawsuits. You want to be really well protected in that side. And then this is the property LLC for theft and for vandalism, fire, all that. Now that 920 million, no, 100,000 will be worth 2.8 million, 300% more. Value will increase. The single family home plus the business together will there are people who are selling it. That's why I can tell you right now, they want to sell me for $2.83 million residential assisted livings there in Phoenix. See, so I know for sure by building the right brand and making sure we are able to get really good service, everything the financial benefits are there. Cash flow of 10 to 12 or 15,000 per month. But then the growth of the business value, that is amazing. So it's cash flow plus the growth of the value of the business and the asset. So that's the beauty of it, right? Staffing, operational aspects of staffing, financial management, marketing and admissions, quality insurance, facility maintenance, all those things. Again, as you get deeper and deeper into this subject, see, I won't have to do that. My community manager that we have hired, she has the experience of 18 years. Or I always tell my students, my investors, please don't get new people to pay them less money. No, no, no. You should get quality operators who have great track record. You do good interviews and all that, and then you are able to hire them, and they'll be managing the asset for you. State regulations, staffing requirements, safety requirements, residential, right there. Staffing, successful, all this here, and then designing and equipping RL, designing. I showed you everybody. Please go back if you join later on. How in just 3 months, I'm able to buy them remotely. I'm sitting here in San Francisco area in Danville. I've not even seen these homes. But we have furnished them, we are ready, we have license, and we have seniors coming, and we have open houses there, and such great, so much remotely. This business can be done remotely. I say that always. I've been running my $1.3 billion business with only 3 trips a year, guys. Just 3 trips a year, going to my communities in Texas or Atlanta or Florida, all over. And you could do everything remotely nowadays. You don't need to be right there, because through Zoom and everything, and with good standard operating procedures and hiring the right people. At the peak, I had 158 team members in my payroll. Every 2 weeks we get paid out 158 people, and it can be done remotely. That's the beauty of it. And please follow me, if you want to learn from me and my systems and everything. I do masterminds, I do coaching, I do online academy. I have, which is very, very cheap, actually, under $1,000, and 171 lectures will teach you everything about how to raise money, how to find investors, how to underwrite deals. You get all my templates, over 50 templates. I give it to you, everything for $9.97, I think, whatever it is. Anyway, so please text me 925-766-3518. So my assistant will text you back, or I will text you back, depending. 925-766-3518. I should have this number there. I know there is a slide which you could scan that. Ensuring resident safety, well-being, marketing, attracting, all that stuff, building relationships, all that. So maybe we are towards the end of the presentation here. I may take you to another place also. I just saw one more presentation under here. Let's see. It says Las Vegas. I know we have 2 people, in Las Vegas, I think 2 or 3 people. So please text me. I'll send you this whole thing to you right there. So essentially what it is that I'm having my team, as my students come into my fold into that, I ask them to do some great PowerPoints. Why now is the ideal time to launch a residential assisted living home in Las Vegas? So let me take you through there. Right there, aging population, the population rapidly, growing right there. Elderly population growth in Nevada. Nevada is experiencing 18% growth. Actually, in my all over USA, Las Vegas showed up, by the way, at a very high level. Phoenix, of course, there. And then Idaho showed up also big. I know Oregon was there, and Florida, of course, with the, all these, what you call it, uh, the warmer climates and everything. So 18% growth. Nevada's population age, 2 million projected right there, 18% past decade. And by 2030, 14% more right there. And then demand for senior care, growing elderly population, chronic health conditions, and increased life expectancy right there. Advantages of Las Vegas as a location, growing senior population, economic hub. It's growing. I mean, Las Vegas is like on fire. It's amazing. And I know Airbnb is going through some tough time there, but senior living, I'm also thinking about expanding out there also myself with my partner, Bo. Tourism and entertainment is there, as you know, access to healthcare is there, ideal residential features, comfortable living space, shared spaces for socialization, outlook and safety, importance of home-like environment, wellness, dining, social activities, transportation, assisted living. I think I need to go deeper into. My team put this together, but I'm not liking it that much. Shift towards personalized care. That's just generic. But we'll be teaching. When I go in my teaching at 4 o'clock, we go deeper into. A lot of students bring these deals, by the way, and you may like to partner with them. Who knows? So lots of my students work deals and underwrite deals, and I look at and and do the underwritings. They share, we poke holes in it, like Steve was saying, and dissuade them not to buy them and so on. Why it's not the right time to buy whatever they're showing to me. So we do that every Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 5:30. 4 p.m. and it's vinnyzoom.com. So if anybody wants to come there, VINNEYS zoom.com. Okay, let's just go back. Okay, any other questions? Let's do it. Or we can wrap it up. Any questions? Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand and you will get the whole PowerPoint presentation, video recording also back to you in your email. There is Lynn. Lynn, let me give you the stage right there. Okay, right there, Lynn. I will let you come there. Where are you, Lynn? I can't. Oh, there you are. Yes, Lynn, please go ahead. Thank you for joining, everybody. My thank you to all of you taking the time. Yes.
Thank you. I just
Sure.
want to know, what's your idea in the Midwest area? Do you think it's profitable too here?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. See, to be very truthful, I have a student, Ella, who is doing very well in Midwest. I mean, all over the place, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Chicago. I mean, Michigan. My partner has built in every town these 40 units and 60 units and 80 units, over there in Michigan also, all these places. So I would say, Lynn, everywhere there is huge opportunity, literally. So I will say definitely, don't think that there is no opportunity anywhere, but every town, wherever people are joining today, my thinking is that if you are able to look into and do research and all, you'll be able to come across that, opportunities there. Please, again, get my 3 books. It's Vinney Chopra, Vinney, Chopra.com/free book. So get all 3 books also. If you'd like to join me this afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, it's vinnyzoom.com. I don't know how in the heck my team did not put that slide. I know it's hard to do it. I think it's a picture, isn't it? Yeah. I'll just give you all, I'll just say here, new slide. There we go, Vinny. And it's my text number is please, 925-766-3518, right there, texting, and then free benefits, free books is right there. Please just go to Vinney Chopra, VINNEYCHOPRA, Chopra.com, and com, right? It's free book. Free book. Or I think they did it also another place. If I can just copy this quickly, right there. And it's also free benefits. I think you get them at both the places. Free book is working also, and free benefits. I think it's called free benefits, and it will. You can also follow me with my podcast and shows and blogs and everything too. My teams are really working very hard to present everybody great opportunities. I mean, and then if you go here, if you want to invest with me, you just go here. I think it's called invest. There we go. If you want to invest with me, and then if you want to partner, I mean, learn from me, I think, I mean, it's right there on my website. And you just say, I think it's called mentoring, academy, maybe academy/academy. We'll go there. I think there is mentorship also. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it says free books. Well, anyway, this is investing. So I should change it back to, I apologize. I don't know why my team didn't do it. There we go, invest. And then this is over here, academy. So learn, okay, learn right there. And then this one is mentorship, I think, mentorship. If one-on-one or group mentoring, like that. So let's just say, oh my gosh, mentorship, mentor ship, mentorship. And I think it's called mentorship here too. I may be wrong, but please check it. Please check it. Mentorship. Okay. Well, I really want to take the time to really thank everybody for taking the time today during the weekday. God bless you, and look forward to seeing you in the next webinar. Please go ahead. Yes.
The number, can you confirm the number? Is it
Oh,
missing one number or is it correct?
oh, it is missing. Oh my gosh, 3-5. Thank you. So
You're
this
welcome.
is, yeah, I don't know if I can make it larger, but this is the right one, 925-766-3518. Please text me. I may not be able to get to you right away, but I will definitely get to you later today. I've got next meeting coming up with my business, my own business. Thanks again. It's such a pleasure to meet you all. God bless you. And if you want to know about hotels, join me 10 a.m. tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic seminar tomorrow. And then, of course, in January. And happy holidays to all of you. Let me just see if you could see me here. Can you see me? There I am, right there. And I don't know. Yeah, view profile, mute, stop, blur. Anyway, I think. So thank you, everybody. God bless you. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.